Talking about acquisitions, you mentioned the Paystack acquisition, a landmark acquisition, but we had a surprise acquisition this week. When I saw the news yesterday, I was like, "What?" Showed Nifemi, she was like, "What?" So, Bitmama has acquired Payday. Bitmama, cryptocurrency, blockchain focused cross-border payment startup. Then Payday, the self-proclaimed neobank for the gig economy. That is according to Nifemi's article. So, yeah, Muyiwa, can you give us some of the details you found about this?
As everybody has, well, unless you're living under a rock, as long as you are interested in the tech space, or even if you're a Payday customer or Bitmama or Changera
I
customer.
stopped using Payday.
Why?
Yeah.
Okay, please.
A lot of people stopped. Yeah, she'll share experience. Yeah, but hopefully maybe this will help resolve that. Yeah, Bitmama has acquired Payday, and according to a source I spoke to, it's practically a done deal, right? Their estimate was 85% done, just to sign a few things and all of that. They've already taken on board some of the employees of Payday, not all, but according to this source, which this sounds counterintuitive, but Payday has very good investment in customer service.
Do they?
I don't know because I don't use Payday much. You know,
I'm just asking.
Hold on, what I know is that before this issue started, people kind of liked Payday's customer service. Is that right or wrong? Before their issue started.
When did the issue start? I want to know.
When they started having issues with, you know, all the underlying issues they have.
Yeah. But I mean, I tried using.
Yeah, there was a lot of positive sentiments about Payday. If you check Twitter,
when it just started, I remember.
If you check Twitter, then there was a lot of positive sentiments.
Yeah, but
so yeah,
down the line, just
if a product is struggling, how much what can customer service do?
Okay, I think I remember what happened. I was seeing a lot of positive sentiments.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went to use the product. I'm like, did they pay you guys to be praising Payday? That's what I thought.
That could be.
And it was not just me. A friend of mine wanted to use Payday. And the next thing, he came into my room like, Ima, all this sorry, I'm speaking pidgin English. All these startup people are writing about, what are they doing? Because, okay, so let me just leave it at that.
Yeah. So, but anyway, this source, very close to the matter, says they actually have investment in customer service.
Okay.
There may be some disconnect, maybe because of the products. Anyway, so customer service, engineering, and marketing, they actually already, like as at last week, 2 weeks ago, they interviewed some of them already, and they already started working with Changera.
But not all of them.
Not all of them.
What about the CEO?
So there's they did not confirm what is happening with the CEO, but my guess is there's a very, very capable CTO already at Bitmama. And Payday CEO is a technical founder, so they probably have no need of him. Maybe you get stock, because the confirmation is that the deal was all stock, not cash.
No cash.
All stock. And I mean, who would want stock in Bitmama? Because what Bitmama is doing, they don't make as much noise. But one thing people should realize is that in the wake of this crypto crash, they've been running
very smoothly.
And that's because they've early enough. I mean, I remember Roots Iselema, CEO at Techpoint Build, the interview she did that with Bolu
Beyond Trading.
Beyond Trading. They've already started thinking about crypto beyond trading, right? So, using stable coins and all of that to empower, like abstracting it for the user, because most of these crypto startups, they're always putting the crypto and blockchain in your face. People don't care, just solve my problem. Like, so being able to abstract it away from the user. So I think the acquisition is alliance, because Payday has customers, they have their virtual, although Changera does have their own virtual card service anyway. So, but I think for them, the major reason why the acquisition went through is, again, because they've seen investment in customer service, the customer base that they have. Then even the kind of, Payday was like the official Starlink partner in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So some kind of deals and network they probably have there. There will be some things that, we're following up with. This is a developing story.
Yeah.
There will be some things they saw, because people don't understand on the surface. They're like, why are they acquiring a struggling business, right? So, but the user base, customer service, maybe the tech, they've seen some things in the tech that they want to incorporate. Because I know that Changera, which is a product of Bitmama, is launching a product very soon. It's actually in silent testing right now, but they are launching it in January. That will help businesses, because most of the solutions we see with cross-border payments is mostly personal.
Yeah.
This is for businesses.
Yeah.
Right?
That would
This is
make
a need that
sense.
even we have, So there must be something. I mean, again, following up, and when we get more updates, we'll definitely share. But there is something they saw that we that don't have access to the internals, because why would they just acquire any? And also, yeah, the other question. I hope I've touched on everything. If I haven't, please forgive me. But you can read the article. And that question that is coming up is because a lot of people say Payday is owing them.
Yeah.
They have funds logged with Payday. So that's another question on people's minds. And we're definitely following up on that too. We should have updates by the end of the week or latest next week. What is Bitmama's plan for people whose funds are being held with Payday?
Okay, makes sense. So, before I say anything, do you want to share any of your experience with Payday? Let me not say anything today.
Do I really want to do this?
I want to do this.
I don't know, but I've not really had a good experience with Payday. I've used it once or twice, like successful transactions, maybe once or twice, but then I just don't like the fact that my card gets disabled oftentimes when I want to use it. So I just go in there, I want to make a transaction, and I just see that my card has been disabled, and I don't get any notification as a way, and I begin to wonder what happened. And also because I think I need to pay again to get my card reactivated or something like that. I need to pay, right? So all of those experiences, and this is the same thing with, I don't know if I can mention, cheaper cash too. They've been showing me shaking. I think I've even just left all of these.
Interesting. I've not had issues with them.
I've had issues with cheaper cash too.
What specific issue?
What specific issues?
So it's always the fact that maybe my accounts get deducted, cash gets deducted from my account. And because my card is already on Apple Store, there are some things like maybe iTunes. I do not use iTunes. And because my card is already on cheaper cash, it gets deducted. And I'm wondering why. I don't know if it is just peculiar to me or other people experience this.
You might need to...
Have you cancelled the subscription?
Yeah.
I don't even know how, because I never subscribed to it in the first place.
You might need to tweak some things in your Apple services.
I don't know. That's why
why
I don't know if this is if
Okay.
this is an issue peculiar to me or other people are experiencing this sort of issue too.
Yeah, so I don't think they've had much issues with cheaper cash.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
their rates that can be.
It's their rates.
Yes,
Yeah.
their
rates
rate is also
service.
another thing.
But then I don't mind because for
If
me
it works. If it works.
This is not
you
a
don't
paid.
mind.
This is not a paid ad, but it just works.
Yeah, so I think right
And
now...
I also like the fact that they allow you receive via crypto.
Oh, okay.
So you can receive
USDT.
USDT and all of that, and then use it to fund your
Dollar card.
your dollar card,
I also just don't like the fact
which is
that
what Changera does too anyway.
that maybe I'm trying to make a payment and maybe after the payment does not go through once or twice, my cards get disabled.
Oh yeah, I think you wrote
My
about
card
that.
gets disabled, so I have to pay you another 3K or 3.5
So
to get another card or to reactivate the card. Why?
So
That's you stripping me off now.
wait first.
No,
Wait.
that's-
So the issue is for every time that payment does not go through, they're losing money,
Oh,
and their providers are penalizing them for that.
Mhm.
So they have to protect themselves at some point. They were taking these losses throughout last year when there
Yeah,
was money.
using investors'
They were
money.
using investors' money to pad the losses. Payday 2 was doing the same thing. But when
Interesting.
investor money dried up, their eyes were open. The eyes of the understanding were open. So, and that's what's happened. So, yeah, there are lots of issues
I
there.
think that makes sense.
Yeah, then Payday, customer service, and I think they've had a lot of issues with people trying to impersonate them on social media. So there's always if you have, I think on average, if you have an issue with a Payday customer service, you're probably not talking to a Payday customer service
Really?
professional. You're talking to a fraudster that is trying to defraud you because
Wow.
they create their accounts in such a way that it
Very-
looks like the original Payday
Why can't they just get a verified account?
They have a verified account, but I don't know if people
But-
don't pay attention.
Mm.
They have a
But
verified
even with the
account.
verified account, with this X thing, anybody can be verified.
Okay. Let's not even go there.
Gold verification.
Gold
Well,
The
verification.
scammer will
except
not
that,
invest $1,000 per
eh,
month. To be-
Except that.
Yeah.
But if it's the normal blue tick, anybody can get that with 5K.
Mm.
With
Yeah,
5K,
yeah. I
anybody
think
can get
all
that.
these things. I think I had this conversation when before Elon Musk brought all this blue, golden verification.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's interesting. So you can check Techpoint Africa to look at some of the stories we discussed today.